Right, so this is it, my last big journey. I'm off to Malaga. In fact, I'm off where we're staying with my daughter and family is very close to Marbella. The address says Marbella. So it's nearly a 5-hour drive from here. I've got 2 days to do it. My plan is to do it possibly over 2 days. But I could end up see how I feel later and how far I get. I don't want to look at that coastline for property. I'm just going to confuse myself even more. So I'm definitely going to just try and get all the way into the area either tonight or by tomorrow. Just stop one night somewhere, and then on the 17th, 15th today, 17th, I move into that townhouse that we've rented for the family gathering. Okay, let's go. No videos on the motorway, all tolls as well. Bloody hell. See how I feel driving 5 hours. First time I had to fill up, I thought this blue was diesel. There's that sign there. Said diesel, but anyway, blue is the additive that goes in. Luckily the spout didn't fit in, and now I've got diesel going in. I guess that is that. Quite pretty, isn't it? Pretty rural. 4 hours. I'm thinking now of doing it all in one day. I'd be there before 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Let's go. Oh, my darling. So while I've been driving for about 2 hours, 2.5 hours maybe. I've come up with a bit of a cunning plan. Let me tell you what it is. First of all, the motorways in Spain, they're all kind of virtually empty. Huge motorways and not very many vehicles on it, unlike the UK. Now this place says it's a motorway service with food and everything. Well, I think that's that restaurant there, which looks fairly closed. This building here definitely is all up for sale, so if anybody's interested in buying something in the middle of nowhere. I'm past Almeria. Almeria's on the coastline, and I was going to go there, and then I thought there's no real point because I don't want to explore and look at any properties in that area. I don't want to confuse myself anymore. So where I'm staying on the 17th, and it's the 15th tonight, is a townhouse I booked for my family with a pool, but we can use, it's on a complex where there's a hotel, and we can use all the facilities of the hotel, like an indoor swimming pool, heated, which is perfect for Dylan, and sauna and all the rest of it. So my plan now is to have a look in a bit. I mean, it's filthy all around here. My plan is to have a look and see what price, and I don't say I'm not bothered what the price is, but to me it makes sense to book that hotel for 2 nights, drive all the way. I've got another 2 hours to go. I've done 2.5, 2 hours, 5 odd hours driving, but it's only 1 in the afternoon. I can have a look and book the same hotel on the complex next to the townhouse. That way, done all the driving in one day, got it out of the way, and I just moved my stuff from the hotel into the house when I'm ready to move in. So yeah, happy days. Now in here, there's bloody flies, because as soon as I open the door, it's filthy all around here. There was another place, it said toilets, but it was just open area, and it stunk of urine. It's horrendous. It's in the countryside in Spain. Let that fly get out. There's a load of flies coming. Can see them coming in again now, bloody flies. Oh, there's one in here. Get out. What can you do? Try and get rid of them in a bit. Oh, I got some spray in my case. Yeah, did you just see him there? Like, there he goes. Oh, get out, man. Put the ignition on and get him out the window. Ah, it's on my face now, see? Go on, out you go. There's 2 in here. The minute I opened the door, I saw them come in. Oh, stinks. Not very clean when you get into the countryside. The other slight thing I've noticed, that the mountains and the hills and all that here are a lot greener than Alicante area. There's a lot more greenery. So what? Okay. See you soon. Another couple of hours maybe. Playing a mixture of this man on the journey enjoying it too. No trendy recipe. And I think there's one left, but like when I opened the door, it was like an invite for about 8 flies to come and join me on the journey. They all just bombed straight in. Awful. Anyway, nearly done. Let's go. So for someone who says he don't like travelling, I'm doing a lot of bloody travelling, aren't I? I'm Granada area, maybe just a bit past Granada. Motorway services on the big motorways. The motorways are all, well, they're not new, but they're all very tidy and clean. All the services are very basic. It's a bloody car junkyard over there. But yeah, so I'm parked in the shade, look, so doing something right. I'm going to go in here and have definitely have a soft drink and just something little to eat. I'm not really hungry, but I need to research now the hotel, because I said about booking in the hotel where my townhouse is, and on the official website it says there's full up, no accommodation, which is a shame because it looks absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, when you compare services in England and the UK, these are very much more simple, basic. Nothing wrong with them, they're fine really. Absolutely fine. What do I want to eat? God knows. I'm definitely not in Doha airport. I might get a coffee, or I might get one of them, have a look at the cooked food. Right, so I've tried to book the hotel next to where we're staying in the townhouse, and I think tonight there isn't a room. But on Agoda, it's taken my money and it said it's pending, it's waiting for confirmation. But it's only a 1-bedroom suite available. It's absolutely stunning. It looks bloody 5-star, beautiful facilities. £100 a night. So hopefully I've tried to book 2 nights. 2 nights there and then literally walk across the complex somewhere into the townhouse. So £200 for 2 nights, it's stunning, mate. I want some quality, a bit of luxury. In the meantime, I'm having patata bravas, and it does say spicy, and that bloody sauce is spicy. Too spicy for me. But I'll have a few and I'll have the ham croquettes. I'm only actually having these just to kill some time because I need a break. I've been driving for bloody flies. I've been driving for, I don't know, 2.5 hours, maybe 3 hours. On the official site, it didn't have any room. Well, it had rooms on tomorrow night, but not tonight. These are lovely. These are part of the Spanish tapas thing, ham croquettes. Right up my street. Plain simple, not spicy. Unlike the patata bravas, which they are nice, but I think the sauce they put on them, which I'm eating, it's definitely a spicy sauce, like a chili sauce. Oh well. I won't finish all the spuds, but I will finish all these ham croquettes. And fingers crossed I get confirmation that they got the room. If not, I'm there the next night. But the whole complex looks incredible. And it is Marbella. We're going to Marbella, baby. I've been thinking how to word this without being rude, but apart from the major cities in Spain, Spain is quite a poor country, quite underdeveloped. All the motorway services I've seen coming down this way, we had better ones in the 1970s, to be honest, honestly, 70s and 80s. They're very poor standard quality. Not criticism, just an observation. See, not being funny, there's a toilet inside where he was sat. He's going over there to pee. I was going to video that in the background because it's all messy there. All rubbish chucked on the floor as well. How mad is that he's gone there rather than going in where he was sat? 'Cause I've been in the toilet in there. Having said that, the toilet inside wasn't very clean, but it's cleaner than pissing out on the street, isn't it? Okay, so Agoda cancelled that booking. It seems that they haven't got a room for tonight in the hotel at all. Checked direct with the hotel as well. Trying to find somewhere in the same sort of vicinity complex next door. And it might be easier if I just get there now. There is a room available tomorrow night, so in the hotel complex, so I can book that. It's about £100. I've also messaged the guy who owns the 2-bed house that I booked for the 17th onwards, just to make sure. I think he's fully booked up, but I've just asked him if he's got accommodation for 2 nights or if he knows anybody else on the complex wants to rent out for 2 nights. So it's boiling again today, absolutely beautiful. So yeah, I'm going to wait for him to reply, then book the 1 night, or just drive. It's 3 o'clock. Later you leave it, the more things get booked up, but it's booked up anyway, isn't it? It's still quite busy. It's going to take the hour and a half. 4:30. I'll be in Marbella by 5 o'clock, or in the location, because the hotel and the complex is a 10-minute drive from Marbella, so it's perfect. It's not right in Marbella. The complex is huge. It's got everything: Turkish sauna, steam rooms, indoor heated pool. Absolutely fantastic. Really hope I can get in there, or maybe just get next door. So I'm stopped now, but yeah, look what I mean about the mountains and hills being greener. I'm over the top of Malaga now, on my way to Marbella. Only the second toll. 1 toll when I left, and 1 toll here. £2.70 the first one. Happy days. Here we go. I'm here. So I guess we're staying in something like one of them. But I'm going to go and see the reception, talk to them. So yesterday I got to the location where the townhouse is, on the hotel complex where I'll be staying for 7 nights with Scarlett and the family. Really, really nice, but it didn't have any accommodation yesterday, but it did have accommodation for the next day, the 16th, which is today. So, because I drove so long, I drove bloody 5 hours, and I didn't really fancy moving twice. So I started looking to book somewhere as close as I could to where I'll be on the 17th. And I booked it a bit quick, and I made a mistake, because when I looked around the hotel, it was beautiful. And I've got no video of that yet, but I might have soon. It was really, really nice. It looked really nice. I think we're going to be in a perfect place for the week's holiday. So anyway, I booked this place quick, and this is a place I slept last night on the 15th. And I booked 2 nights, so I didn't want to move. And it's a mistake. So I'll show you why it's a mistake. The main thing is it's all dark and it closed in. But the other thing is, when you're in this area, and I know this area about the Malaga area, like Mias Pueblo is beautiful, but it's all hilly. And this place where I booked is also hilly, as is the hotel complex where we're staying. But once you're on that complex, everything's there. We won't need to go very far, and the beach's access is walkable, I'm sure. I'll find out, obviously, when I get there next week. So I booked this place quickly, and I booked it. I saw a picture, saw the kitchen, big fridge freezer. Thought, oh, that's all right, I can put my stuff in there, because I've got some milk and orange juice and like my poached eggs now, don't I? Saw the outside space, and it all looked lovely. And I booked it, and I booked it for the 2 nights, thinking I didn't want to move. But driving here, which I've got no video of again, was all up hills, around, single track, busy roads, people parking all on the pavements and that. And when I was driving up, a lorry had to get up on the bloody pavement fully for me to get by. It was horrendous, like in Mias Pueblo. Beautiful, but hills and twists and turns. And that's exactly what this was. And the longer I drove wherever I drove up into the mountainside, thinking, oh, at least I'm going to have a stunning view. Well, I've not even got that. So at the moment I've got the lights on. The massive problem with this place is there's no natural light in it. And I booked it for 2 nights, and wait for it, I've paid 150 quid, 75 quid a night for 2 nights. And last night before I went to sleep, even though I've got this booked for 2 nights, I booked the hotel where we're staying for 1 night because I just think it's beautiful, and it's got a 1-bedroom apartment, probably very similar to what we'll be staying in for a week. And I won't have to, once I park the car there, I won't have to move. But waffle. Let's have a look at this dark and dingy place. There's nothing really wrong with it. It's got everything you need. 2 bed, 2 bath, which of course I didn't need. But I booked it because it was the closest to where we're staying. Didn't want to drive too far, but it was still 2 miles. But it's 2 miles in windy roads and, oh, let's have a look. I've got to switch the lights off first of all so you see what it's like naturally. And this all goes back to why I don't like travelling. I mean, that's the window to one of the bedrooms there. So you can see why it's all bloody dark inside. Horrible. So yeah, come in. And this is as light as it gets. So I'm going to put the light on in a minute. As I say, it's got everything you need, but it's just all dark and dingy. Look, that's the kitchen. Yeah, you can pull that blind up. But even when you pull it up, there's no real light comes in. It's horrible. Can't stay here. I'll be checking out. I'll be moving out as soon as I can. Let's put the lights on everywhere. You can see the kitchen. Look, see, it's all right. It's got everything you need. Of course it has. It's a kitchen. Washing machine, dishwasher. Put the lights on in the lounge. Different, doesn't it? Lights are on, but the lights are on everywhere, in every bedroom, everywhere. Bathroom, I put them all on everywhere. And I'm going to show you what you think would be the nicest bit. The photo I fell for, I thought, yeah, I'll go for that. And that actually is one of the worst bits, but there's the lovely picture. Look, there's another one there. That's lovely. Who cares? And then 1 bedroom, big telly, 2 single beds, wardrobes. It's fine. It's just, it's horrid. I won't be telling the owner that I'm going to put it on YouTube, but I just don't like it. It's just dark. It's miserable. Bathroom. Well, you could have slept there 1 more night. Yeah, I could have slept there 1 more night. Instead, I've paid another £85 to sleep in the hotel, where I can leave my car parked and just move from the 1-bedroom apartment there into this. Oh, it's the bed. Look, this is horrendous because this just looks out into that dark courtyard. Look at all this crap. Can't bear it. Yeah, you can dive off a cliff and have freedom, but you wouldn't have any freedom in this place. So yeah, that's this place. This is lovely. Look at that, great. And it's like the thing it's textured. You can feel it. These are stuck on the outside of the glass. Like a bit of that. So I've got to pack up now. It's only looking at my watch. I haven't got it on. It's 12 o'clock. Yeah, I haven't showed you the best bit, which is the worst bit. You think you got a view, which you haven't. But this is the worst bit. And this is a problem with old places as well. They need maintenance, don't they? Even the cane furniture is a bit skanky, but look. Look at this, look. But wait, there's a worse one yet. So when you sat here, you're looking at all that. Oh, it's bloody awful. Fake grass. Don't like it. I know you've got to cut real grass, but there's your view out onto a bloody busy roundabout. Next door's all shuttered up. I reckon they're all shuttered up. And I'll tell you what this teaches you. If you buy something on a complex, they get half left empty and they all get run down and no maintenance. I mean, you'd think it'd be ideal, wouldn't you, with all these trees and that. But the whole thing is awful. I think they might be in there. No, they're not in there, they got their shutters down. Oh, mate. So I'm moving. I'm going to have a shower, get out soon. Can't check in till 3, I think, but I've got things to do. Have you? What have you got to do? Well, the remote for the garage that I never use, or the parking that I never used in the last place in Zenia, was in my trouser pocket. It fell out of my trouser pocket into the footwell of the car. When I checked out, they never asked for it, so I drove off with it. And then she messaged me, couldn't find it. And so it's in my bloody car. I've got to find a jiffy bag now and post it back to her, which is not the end of the world, but that'll give me something to do before I check into my, what I think is going to be a lovely little one-bed apartment. So I've double paid today. Don't care, it's only money, isn't it? I forgot to show you in my bedroom. It's got a bit of that as well. So yeah, I'm all showered, ready to leave. Go out and post the remote and then get ready for the hotel. So this was what also put me off when I was walking here last night. There's a lot of uphill. I couldn't bring my big case up, so I just put a few things in my little case and brought it up. But yeah, you can go to the car park eventually, get in a lift and go up. It's not for me, don't like it. So I just lifted my case to stop the noise. This is the pool area here, communal pool, which again I couldn't bear really. Looks okay. I know from the outside you're going to go, oh, it looks really nice. Yeah, I guess it does. Look at the state of that. No privacy as well. And then this hill. There's no way my gammy old knee won't stand up to that. I'm out. I'm free. Very small point. I don't like all the dark coloured paint either they used to use years ago. There's my lovely little car look. So I'm going to nip into, well, I don't know, find somebody to post the remote for the garage back to the other people and see how early I can check into the hotel.